I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the big debate, right? Oh man, the big debate. Who will win the NFC North? Will the Lions retain the crown? You hear me? Will the Bears make a push, dog? The Green Bay Packers, are they the favorites for real? But it seems like everyone thinks, majority of people think that Minnesota will finish last. Oh man. But are we surprised? Are we shocked? The disrespect is there. The disrespect will continue to be there until the Vikings change it. You hear me? And I'm gonna get into the article in just a second. But I mean, if we really break it down about NFC North, this and that, who's the best team? Most would say the Lions or the Packers. I'm sure it will probably be a close race between the Lions and the Packers, right? But the Bears, the Vikings, no one would put them in there, homie. No one would even put them into the debate, into the equation, right? They just don't think they're good. I mean, you have some sports analysts, media outlets saying the Vikings will only win 6 games, dog, with the improved defense. So we know how the media, the NFL, etc., really feels about the Vikings, huh? No respect, no respect, dog. But I get it, I get it. The Vikings have allowed it, you know. The Vikings have allowed disrespect heavier by getting beat in the first round of the playoffs, by not making the playoffs, by not putting teams away, by not winning the big games. You hear me? Making the wrong decisions in the offseason, paying players too much. You hear me? Keeping players around for too long. You hear me? So this is not a shocker. This is nothing new. But for people to say the Vikings will finish last in the North, that's pretty crazy, dog. Behind the Bears? You telling me that, people really think the Bears have improved that much? That means they think Caleb Williams going ball. Yeah, they think Caleb Williams going ball, homie. You hear me? And they believe nothing in the Vikings. They don't believe in the Vikings at all, dog. Not 1 cent, one drip, one drop, dog. You hear me? They feel like the Vikings are worthless, dog. You hear me? Huh? I mean, what else can you say? What else explains that? What other reason would it be, dog? Finish last in the NFC, finish behind the Bears. So that me think the Vikings have gotten worse and are continuing to get worse. But people say I'm tripping when I say Kevin O'Connell's job should be on the line this season if they don't make the playoffs. You hear me? The NFL is about progress. You can see the direction your franchise, your team is going, especially after year 3. Oh, it all pretty much becomes evident and very clear. Evident and very clear, dog. You hear me? And the great teams, if they see a slight problem or the same continuing cycle, they fire the coach, either fire their GM, vice versa, and they handle it and nip it in the bud, dog. Niners, Giants, and Giants aren't even a good team for real, but all the great teams, dog. Fans demand greatness. The Eagles, the Eagles, dog. They already questioning their head coach, dog. You hear me? There's no tolerance for bullshit, dog, and it shouldn't be in school territory. It's been like that for too long, dog. No disrespect. I'm just talking facts, homie. That's why people come to the stands and disrespect it, and the Swifties come out heavy more than the Vikings. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, baby? Got more Swifties in the stands than Vikings fans, man. Come on, man. You a jive turkey jack. Y'all some jive turkey jack. Come on, man. The disrespect, they can come from Kansas City, take over US Bank, dog. Y'all got to be kidding, homie. That's piss poor. That's piss poor, man. But yeah, disrespect is there. Last, though, damn sure don't feel like the Vikings will finish last in the North. That's even more of a problem. KOC should be out the door, bam, quickly and swiftly. No time to waste, dog. You finished last in the North? That's no improvement. That's no improvement. And you can never forget the fact the defense is better. So the defense being better will help the offense, right? Heavy. What does everyone say? Complimentary football. Come on, baby. Let's get it, bro. We know what's up, man. Let's get into this article, man. Here we go, man. This is hilarious. 2024 NFC North predictions. Detroit Lions defend the crown. Minnesota Vikings finish last. Wow. Kevin Drewley. Oh, yeah, all right, Kevin. That's your name there, buddy? Kevin. Kevin, is it? Mr. Kevin. Are you a Lions fan, Mr. Kevin? Are you a Lions fan, Mr. Kevin? They needed 22 seasons to do it, but the Detroit Lions at last claimed their first NFC North title in 2023. Since they're at the top of the heap already, why not stick around to become the final division club to win a repeat title? Oh, so they just think it's automatically Lions territory. Now they just handed it over to the Lions. All right, bet. You hear that, Vikings? You dig that? Y'all rock with that? Y'all cool with that? They saying the Lions are just the team to beat now. They taking over clearly, quickly and swiftly. That quick. All right, bet. The Green Bay Packers have accomplished the feat with 2 3-peats and a 4-peat, while the Chicago Bears 2005-06 and Minnesota Vikings 08-09 also enjoyed runs early in the North's history. Detroit likely won't cruise to a 3-game cushion as it did last season, but the returning personnel will be enough to give the Lions the edge in a tight race. Here's how the North stacks up with last season's records in parentheses. This is hilarious. Number 1, Detroit Lions. Yeah, Lions fans know all of it. I'm not finna read all that. These guys are crap, homie. We know about the Lions, dog. Lions, let's see. The Lions won, so they have the Lions top of the pack. They're just giving it to them hands down, man down. So, Packers, not shocked. Jordan Love has played great football, man. He probably will be a great quarterback. You know, he got better during the season. Didn't many expect that from him, but Jordan Love, he will be a problem now. He's a guy that the Vikings will have to worry about, dog. That's just being realistic, homie. You hear me? Now they got to face the Packers, saying, damn, they got a quarterback. And we got to deal with the quarterback, dog. Heavy. Period. What will Jordan Love do for an encore under center? But at the same time, like he said, can he duplicate that performance? Can he build upon that? Or is he a, 1-year wonder, dog? We've seen it before. Once the NFL figures him out, is he really that good? We've seen it happen. You heard me. So that's the big question, dog. A lot of questions. But I'm not shocked to see the Packers at number 2. And their defense is still good, still stout. A young team, very young team. So they're right there in the mix, dog. I'm not surprised at it. But the Bears at 3 and the Vikings, I assume, last 7-10. Wow. The disrespect is so evident, bruh. That's crazy. 7-10. And they believe in this guy right here. I mean, respect to him. He's a true talent. But first off, you got to question his mental. And he's a rookie quarterback. So they just think, and they think the Bears are going to tie with the Vikings, obviously, both 7-10. Are you kidding me, bro? Vikings, the disrespect they give you on a year-in, year-out basis, dog, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse this year, bro. They gave you less primetime games. Remember, you know what I'm saying? Last season, the Vikings got primetime love. Everybody thought they was going to do something. Did nothing. Embarrassed themselves on primetime sometimes. You hear me? And you got, 2 primetime games? They sent you to London again. Tough road trip. Yeah, everybody want to get all happy about London. It's cool, but let's admit it. The time change will affect everyone, not just the players, dog, and the coaches, but the fans waking up to watch the game. You hear me? Point blank, period, dog. It's going to affect the fans watching the game. Me personally, I don't care about no London games. I loved it last season when they didn't have to play in London, dog. You hear me? Care about them going to London? Messes up the whole time frame, schedule, yeah. Period. Oh, I know entertainment, get the NFL global now, but I don't like that. Period, dog. I ain't rocking with it heavy. You hear me? Big skull head. So basically, all the hype is on Caleb Williams. The hype and expectations are far different for Caleb Williams than for Love, as Williams prepares for his first NFL season as an NFL starting quarterback. Yeah, he's a starting quarterback, dog. I already know what they're gonna say, this and that. But boom, they got the Vikings, bro. The Vikings, dead last in the North. That's deep right there, dog. Dead last in the North. You hear me? That means they're not paying attention to the defense. They don't think the defense improved, obviously. Or if they do think it did, it doesn't matter. You know, they're so biased, they're just gonna ignore it. Heavy, duh. Wow, this is the ultimate disrespect to me, you know. I'm a Vikings player, I see this coach. Like, are you kidding me? 7-10? 6 and what, 11, 7-10, whatever, homie. No playoffs. So no one thinks this is a playoff team. That's crazy. That's trippy. You hear me? Wow. Improvement at all. Still, they think that's okay. That makes no sense to me, dog. With Justin Jefferson returning, and we always beat the Bears, been dominating the Bears the past what 3-4 years. Not last year. Shit. Yeah, man. I mean, I understand Caleb Williams. You hear me? They got rookies. They got a lot of weapons now, so I get it. But they don't know about him. How do you know he won't fly? Be a bust. You know what I'm saying? Still so much in the air. People just have these opinions. I get it. It's all opinions, right? No matter if it's wrong or whatever information. You know, get that view, get that click, etc. They'll put it out there, though. But no, I do not think Vikings will finish last in the North. I think at worst they'll finish 3. You know, at best they win the North. You know what it is. But yeah, the Packers, the Lions, two solid teams, dog. You could say the Lions are a great team. They have a great offensive line, defensive line. They built a juggernaut over there, dog. Can't take it away from them. But at the end of the day, the Vikings got so much firepower, homie. Ain't no way the Bears gonna finish better than the Vikings. Vikings got firepower, better defense, like no. And I just like I've been saying, I don't believe in Caleb Williams like that at all. At all, dog. Just something about him. I don't think, he could be, but I don't think he's that guy, bro. I don't think he's that great of a leader. Just seeing him play, seeing him get it in his feelings, emotions heavy. We will see. He could prove everybody wrong. I think the Bears gonna mess him up, ruin his career. Like I've been saying, I think the Bears gonna mess him up over there, dog. Yeah, over yonder. I think they gonna mess him up, man, heavy. Just like they did Fields. Even though Fields, was he a great quarterback? Maybe not, but he could have gave you more than he gave the Bears, dog. Period, point blank. Don't be surprised if the Steelers utilize him correctly, homie. Don't be surprised if he plays well for the Steelers, homie, for real. Don't be shocked, period. But wow, Vikings last in the North and NFC North. That's crazy, bro. That's trippy, homie. Yeah, I say Cap, who's a Deadspin, whoever, Cap. Ain't no way the Vikings finishing last. And if they finish last is a problem. It's time to fire somebody. And I say that will be KOC. Let me know how you feel about it, though, man. Who you think going to take the North? Who wins the North, man? Are the Vikings getting disrespected? Is it crazy? with all the momentum, Brian Flores, everything, players coming back, they just don't think they're good. But it's what it is. Vikings got to prove it. Vikings got to prove it, dog. Every year people think they may be good. They have a trash year, a trash season, huh? They let everybody down, dog, period. So I understand it. Do I agree with it? No. Is it disrespectful? Heavy. But the Vikings, the Vikings did it to themselves, dog. They should expect people to disrespect them, period, man. So time for them to change it. Change it or not, dog. Change it or not, you hear me? Next up, got some news from Vikings territory. Some sad news as well. Monte Kiffin passes away. Excuse me, I'm just getting the article. He was 84 years old. 84. I'll say he was 84 years young. You hear me? Monte Kiffin, don't know too much about him. I know he is a former Vikings player. So, man, just say rest in peace, prayers and condolences to his family. May they find peace, heavy. Let's just, just read this article, man. See what's up, dog. Show some respect as well. You hear me? A short time ago, the announcement came down that Monte Kiffin, one of the greatest defensive minds in football history, has passed away at the age of 84. Monte Kiffin, a great guy, huh? Okay, now I know what's up. Kiffin began his coaching career back in 1969 as the defensive coordinator at Nebraska and broke into the NFL coaching ranks in 1983. During his NFL coaching career, he spent 2 different stints with the Minnesota Vikings. Okay, so he coached for the Vikings. Must have been way back in the day. You hear me? Respect to him. Rest in peace once again. The first time was under Gary Burns from 1986, to 1989 as the team's linebackers coach. After taking a year to coach the linebackers for the New York Jets, Kiffin returned to Minnesota for Burns' final season in 1991. Serving as the defensive coordinator, when Burns was fired and replaced by Dennis Green, Kiffin stayed on as the linebackers coach from 92 to 94. Okay, respect. Okay. So Monte Kiffin, the great defensive mind, right? Okay, that name sounds familiar, man. Heavy. During those last 3 seasons as the team's linebacker coach, he worked under Tony Dungy. Okay, so it's a solid pedigree everywhere he go. Everywhere he go was a solid winning pedigree, dog. Period. When Dungy was hired as the head coach in Tampa Bay in 1996, Kiffin joined him as the Buccaneers defensive coordinator after spending the 1995 season in New Orleans. Kiffin held the defensive coordinator job in Tampa Bay through the 2000 season, holding that position under Dungy and John Gruden, and winning a Super Bowl ring in the process. Damn, so he got a ring too? Wow. Well, that's right. Monte Kiffin, they had a crazy defense in Tampa Bay. Okay, now I'm familiar. Now I'm getting it, dog. Okay, it's adding up now, bro. It's matching up here. Yeah, Monte Kiffin, legend, dog. Heavy. Definitely a legend, homie. Respect. Condolences to the family once again. Definitely respect. Yeah, the Buccaneers was crazy, right? They had a crazy defense, though. Hell yeah. No cap. No cap, dog. Kiffin was active in coaching as recently as this past season, working under his son Lane at Ole Miss as a player's personnel analyst since Lane took the head coaching job there in 2020. Oh, man, he was at Ole Miss. Oh, man, Roll Tide full of pride, but, shout out Ole Miss, man. Oh, man, didn't know he was a rest in peace, Monte Kiffin, though, man, heavy. We here at the Daily Norseman would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of Monte Kiffin. No doubt, man, no cap. Condolences, prayers up, Once again, may he rest in peace, man. True legend, huh? No cap. No cap, man. Yeah, but that's it for it, man. Hey, man, so, yeah. That's all for the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, man. You know what I'm saying? And once again, hey, Vikings, man. You hear me? Have some respect for yourself, dog. Make them respect it. Demand respect. They don't respect you at all. You hear me? They don't respect you at all, man. It's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. You hear me? It's getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous, man. They got y'all right here. They got to go back to it. They got y'all right here. You hear me? Not third place. Got you last place in the NFC North behind the Bears, man. They don't respect you, man. Make them respect it for once, finally, Minnesota Vikings. You hear me? True fan here, man. See y'all boys win, dog. Period, man. Once again, man, yeah. And, once again, rest in peace, Monte Kiffin, man. Vikings legend. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel about the video, man. You agree or disagree? How you feel about the disrespect the Vikings are receiving, or do you feel they will finish last? You as a fan, keep it real. Keep it real. You hear me? You hear me? Matter of fact, I might do a live about that, dog. Y'all stay tuned, man. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, man. You know what it is. Big Skull here, Skull Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw, man. Have